A viewer commented that he wanted to know how to deal with insults from people that he can't get away from, like family members. And family members are the worst because they know how to push your buttons. They know what your sensitive spots are, like whether it's your weight, the fact that you're still single, you don't have any kids, oh, you don't have a decent job, or whatever it is. In their eyes, you could love your job, and they say, oh, that's not really good enough, or whatever they think your sensitive point is, whatever they believe you're just the tiniest bit insecure about, they're going to pick up on that and they're going to just take a knife and twist it. Not everybody, but the ones we're talking about. And they're the people that you see at every single family gathering that you're right. How are you going to get away from them? All right. This is how I think the best way to handle them is. Well, first of all, only see them when you have to, when there's a big group of people, because that helps. Because then you can kind of skedaddle. You can kind of get out of there at the most opportune time, rather than when you're one-on-one and you're like, oh, how do I get out of this? But if you're in a big group, say it's a family reunion gathering, you're at somebody's house for a birthday party or holiday dinner, then there's a lot of other people around. So you can always say, oh, I'm going to go see so-and-so. I haven't seen them in a long time, or I'm going to go grab a drink. I'll be back. Don't come back. I always say that. But let's say you're stuck in a conversation with them or you're at this big table and it's not like you can leave, but you can go get seconds. That always works. But anyway, if you find that they're just taking the knife and twisting it, like I said, and they're just going on and won't let up, I would just look at them like, okay, like they're the crazy ones. Put the emphasis back on them, not on you, because that's where they want it to be. They want you to feel this big. So instead, look at them like, okay, sure. Like, what did you just say to me? Like, you're the dumbest person I've ever met. But don't say it, but look at them like, yeah, what planet did you come from? Because then they're just totally taken off balance because you're like, what? I'm trying to insult you. It's not the other way around. You see, so you're putting the emphasis back on them, the attention back on them, but not in a positive way because that's what they want. They draw power from bringing you down. Remember that. So you just taking it all away. And the most important thing is here, don't let them know they bothered you because then they really won't let up. But if you're like, okay, and you kind of look like you're bored, you're like, okay, got it. And I wouldn't even say anything. I wouldn't try to get back at them. Like they say something about your weight, and you're like, oh, I see how you haven't lost any weight either. You're just stooping to their level. Now, you can make a joke. And I've said this before. Yeah, why don't we lose weight together? Yeah, I've heard that that's a really great way to do it. Make it a team approach. We'll be our own support group. And then again, you're going to throw them off guard because they're expecting you to go, yeah, I know I've been trying and I don't know, that sort of thing. And maybe not to that extent, but they're going to expect you to be like, oh, yeah, about that. But no, you're holding your head high and you're like, yeah, you're not going to bring me down. And that's the attitude that you need to have.